Hello, thank you for joining today's section on functional safety. My name is Daniel. This is part 3 of the video series where we're discussing IEC 61511 standard explained for process plant managers. And in this session, we'll be discussing one of the key concepts you must know, and that's the safety integrity level, SIL. And that brings us to the question, what is SIL? Safety integrity level is a quantitative measurement of the performance required for a safety instrumented function loop to reduce risk to a very tolerable level. If you look at it at the quantitative side, the safety integrity will be in terms of hardware failures and fault tolerance. Then qualitative aspect will be safety integrity in terms of avoidance of systematic failures. And whenever you have systematic failures, take your mind to human errors. Okay? So let's quickly look at the next point we have here to discuss is the SIL levels we have. So we have 4 SIL levels. SIL level 1, SIL level 2, SIL level 3, and SIL level 4. Then another thing is, how do we determine SIL? Basically, there are different methods to determine SIL. One of those is LOPA, the layer of protection analysis. Another method is risk graph. Another one is risk metrics. The most used in process applications in the oil and gas and chemical plants is LOPA, layer of protection analysis. And the reason is this: LOPA credits valid IPLs. IPLs means independent protection layers. So LOPA credits valid IPLs, and the result of the analysis gives a more realistic SIL assignment. One thing you need to know is that the higher the SIL, the higher risk reduction. I have an illustration here which is gonna be with the logic solver subsystem of safe loop. So this is an example. We are using Ale Bradley GALogix 5580 logic solver subsystem to illustrate this, the safety controller. So if you look on the left, you will see that we have SIL2 architecture on the left. Then we have SIL3. Now, I want to just point you to give you an idea of what to expect, what the differences are. For SIL2, we have only one controller, one safety controller. If you look on the right side, for SIL3, we have 2 processors, the main controller and the safety partner. Okay? And they will be working on a 1 out of 2 architecture. For you to achieve that higher level of risk reduction, there are certain features. For the SIL3, there will be continuous cross-checks of input, diagnostics, and the logic execution. So if there are discrepancies, the logic solver subsystem moves the process to a safe state through the final element. Okay? So on this one, we have only just single processor. And this will be for lower risk applications, So the point to note is managers do not calculate SIL, but it's your responsibility to ensure that SIL is maintained in your plant at all times. And one thing I would want you to do for me after watching this video as a manager, as a plant manager, is to go through your safe register of your plant and try to identify each of the safe loops, the safety integrity level of it. At least that will help you to relate to what we've discussed in this section. I hope you enjoyed this section. Thank you for your time. See you on the next one. Cheers.